timing,
yes.
perfect timing. Frank Thompson back in our own kitchen, everyone. Welcome on this Monday.
Yes.
It's a brisk, crisp Monday in Aberdeenshire. We had a lovely time last week.
Yes, it was quite special.
In Moyes in Glasgow, and it was great with Uncle Alasdair and Aunt Angela. It was lovely, wasn't it?
Well, it was quite special, yeah. And it's just a very special house with very special people in it, yeah. Let's face it.
And it was just lovely to get all the messages. So I know on behalf of Uncle Alasdair and Aunt Angela, thank you for all the lovely messages. There were loads of messages. And also from the golfer, whose birthday it was last week. Hundreds and hundreds of messages. So Mr. Mischievous Gemini would like to say, would you like to say thank you?
Thank you.
He's making us a cup of tea. Marjorie, the great astrologer, arrived with her dog. And we're here.
Yes, we're here.
It's been, there's a big road detour, so everything's been a bit hashed.
We just made it, yes. Yeah, okay.
Now, what would you, will we go to Tobermory?
That sounds good,
Would
yes.
that be an idea?
Yes.
Did somebody request this?
Yes, this was someone from Inverbervie last Friday. There were several requests from Inverbervie event, and this is one of them, Tobermory Bay.
Okay, and I'm just trying to find it because I don't. Oh no, I think I found it because I don't sing it very often, and the printer's been. But I'll give it a go, as they say. And thank you to everyone who came to the concert in Inverbervie. It was really, really lovely. So Margaret, Isabel, Niels and Tina, all stars. It was great, wasn't it?
It was quite special, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And hopefully raised a few bob to keep the Borough Hall going.
Indeed, yeah.
Okay, we'll go to Tobermory. Thank you, we just need a table now. Here you go.
No, I'm trying to think of the key. I think it's C, isn't it?
I thought it was F. Is it? I think it is. Oh, thank you very much. I'm yearning for my Hebridean island. The mountains there are heather sweet today. It may be just because my heart is Highland. I long for Mull and Tobermory Bay. The fishing boats, the nip of autumn weather, the spindrift, the excitement of the fray, the toil of hauling in the nets together, then homing back to Tobermory Bay. Down here I feel I'm not belonging lightly. The lowlands are attractive in their way, but all the same my mind is anchored tightly to sunrise over Tobermory Bay. Too kindly folk, too honest to deceive me. I'd guarantee their goodness any day. Their Highland hearts are truer than believe me, than all the gold in Tobermory Bay. The birds need only lift their wings and wander. I wish I were as fortunate as they. If I had wings to flat, I'd fly them yonder to stronger still and stronger. So strong it is, I dare not disobey. It's home for me, I can indeed no longer resist the call of Tobermory Bay.
Eleanor, lovely song that, yeah.
I'm glad I found that. I'm glad someone asked for it because it was the song that my mum used to sing.
Yeah.
And I spent a very happy 6 months or so in Mull. You spent
6 years in actual
6 years.
fact, way back in the Clan. So back in Angus MacIntyre's days, and of course Alasdair recited the poem called The Politician last Monday.
Yes.
And that was quite a treat.
it was great because Uncle Alasdair, I don't know how many verses there are, about 30 or something like
He's
that.
got an amazing memory.
Fantastic.
Gosh,
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's such a wonderfully ebullient poem.
yeah.
Oh no, so whoever requested that, sorry I don't have it in front of me just now, but good thought.
Absolutely, yes.
We're always happy to get requests. I mean, some requests are just get off. And we don't, we keep going. We don't listen.
We need wound up from time to time.
What are you going to play, Frank?
Well, this is a little tune from Ballantour, the Ballantour Fishermen.
Okay.
It was composed by Jimmy Blue, who was a member of Ian Powdy's band many years ago. And of course, you'll know where Ballantour is.
Of course I know exactly where it is.
On the Easter Ross, famous for its salmon fishing as well. That's why it's called the Ballantour Fishermen. Right, okay.
Marjorie's puppy Tashi has been. They're not put off by the accordion, Frank.
No, that's the amazing thing. Some of the high notes, you know, can go for their ears.
Because dogs are very sensitive to.
Very much.
You see, the dogs in this kitchen, they like a good tune.
How much is that dog in the window? We should be doing. Yes.
That was a request one time.
Was it?
Now, there is a birthday request. This is the time, as Marjorie will tell us all, for mischievous Geminis, and I did get a request, which I am just going to find right now. Let me just find, there's been loads of lovely requests, but I'm going to sing Happy Birthday to all these requests that I'm going through. Bear with me, everybody. Because you brought this for me to sing, but let me find.
Shall we do Happy Birthday in F?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Evelyn. Thank you, birthday to you. Hip hip hooray, hip hooray, hip hooray. So I have had Diane, Evelyn's daughter, sent me a message which I now cannot find, but her mum turned 84 yesterday and she's in a care home in Perth with her husband Jack, and I promised that I would sing a song for the pair of them. Now they're not going to see it till tomorrow because Diane will go in to the care home and get it on YouTube, because you know you can get this on YouTube the day after. They all know all of this. She was 84, and I was just thinking, you brought in something today, Frank, that Julie Andrews wrote for her 70th birthday?
70th birthday. She was celebrating her 90th birthday recently, in fact.
Is this it here? Yeah, that's it. I'm busy looking for it. But so Julie Andrews, who does not love Julie Andrews? I love her. And one of my favourite films of all time was The Sound of Music and Mary Poppins. She wrote, well, we'll sing the original, My Favourite Things, first, and then we'll effortlessly segue into the words that Julie Andrews herself wrote, and apparently got a standing ovation for more than 4 minutes, and encore after encore. Yes, so I just expect you to clap at home.
Right, okay, that's
so this is the opening. What key are
wish
we
me
in,
good
Frank?
luck. I think it's E minor.
Okay. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles, warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my favourite things. Cream-coloured ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells, schnitzels with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favourite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favourite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favourite things, then I don't feel so bad. So here's Julie Andrews' version, which is the same, only different words. Botox and nose drops and needles for knitting, walkers and handrails, new dental fittings, bundles of magazines tied up with string. These are a few of my favourite things. Cadillacs and cataracts, hearing aids and glasses, polydent and fixodent, false teeth in glasses, pacemakers, golf carts, porches with swings. These are a few of my favourite things. When the pipes leak, when the bones creak, when my knees go bad, I simply remember my favourite things, then I don't feel so bad. hot tea and crumpets and corn pads and bunions, no spicy hot food or food cooked with onions, bathroom and heating pads and hot meals they bring. These are a few of my favourite things. Back pain, confused brains and no need for sinning, thin bones and fractures and hair that is thinning, and we won't mention our short shrunken frames when we remember our favourite things. When the joints ache, when the hips break, when the eyes grow dim, and then I remember the great life I've had, and then I don't feel so bad.
That's it. You're good.
Thank you, Julie Andrews. We love and adore you. I've got dogs underneath my feet minding a ball. I mean, they're being... What is going on here between Marjorie and the golfer, paying no attention to what's going around under my feet? Given Bertie's hiding a ball under the chair. You can't see that, but anyway. Hope you enjoyed that. Happy birthday. I'm not sure if it's Evelyn or Evelyn. Hello to Jack. Thank you, Diane, for sending in the request. And also, tonight, Janet Gillis rang in, and Janet said, oh, what a choice tonight. Football or Kaylee? She said, Kaylee, of course. I'm fed up with the football already. Until Thursday, that is. What's happening on Thursday? Anyone know?
England are playing Wednesday.
All right.
Scotland has a match later. Scotland's match.
I thought Scotland was Friday. I mean, are we paying any attention in
Scotland's
this?
Friday, England's Wednesday.
Okay.
Oh, that's what it is, yes.
But Thursday, there must be something on Thursday, because Janet's looking forward to Thursday. Anne Houston is looking forward to the concert tonight with yourself, Frank and the golfer. And Anne says it makes her Monday. So thank you, Anne. Hello to Sharon Logan, Rhoda MacDonald, Vi and Mike Thorning, Phyllis Grant, Adele Kerr. I mean, there were so many more, and I'm sorry I'm not able to read them all out because the printer gave up. It's been a bit of a Monday. I was rushing to get to a wonderful opening of a wonderful new play park for children, which is in the Camp Hill estate, and this was donated by the Sutty Family Foundation, and it was just lovely to go there and see all the young people enjoying the playground so much, and it was just joyful. And then rushed back here because that was about 4:30ish, 5 o'clock, and the road was closed, so
yes,
there was a bit of a mad panic getting, and then Frank had to drive around.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're all here, and Bertie's guarding the ball. So is there anything
That's
more important?
Yeah, we do.
But except you playing a tune.
We'll have a wee march tune here, okay.
Frank, Edna
Yes.
Jaffe wrote in and she said, "Hi Fiona, I love the concert. I div like your Uncle Alasdair. You ken he never ages. The same. I've been a fan, and she loves Uncle Alasdair when he sings in the Gaelic." And she said, "I was looking at Frank and thought he looked thinner.
Oh, gosh,
I hope he's well enough. I'm
Well,
sure you're very
yes,
well.
yes, of
You're
course I am,
extremely
yes,
very
I am,
well.
yeah, maybe.
It's just that your body is a temple. You're running around all over the place.
I know, it's
playing.
a lot of fun, a lot of fun.
It's a load of
I
fun.
haven't quite got the hairstyle of Alasdair's. You know.
I mean, nobody's got
Nobody's
Uncle Alasdair.
And the nice tweeds he wears as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's very smart. Well, Edna also said there was a strawberry fair last week which draws a lot of people to the village, and there was a big crowd, and hopefully they'll have made a lot of money for the hospital. There is a Dunnydeer Hill race, and our late son used to complain running the Dunnydeer Hill race. In fact, he won it the year before he died. So Bill and I put up a shield in his memory, and that was in 2014. So on Sunday, the winner did the hill in 32 minutes, 12 seconds. And she said, "Your kitchen concert is brilliant." And cheers the new
that's lovely.
Edna. Thank you, Edna. Now, this is really for the golfer. There's a gentleman by the name of Douglas Lawrence, and he said, "Hi Fiona, we actually have a fair bit in common. My parents were both at university in Aberdeen, and it must have been roundabouts the post-war 1950s. They did all the usual socialising. France's dad was often mentioned. My dad went on to be Dr. Bill Lawrence. His father was minister at Rubislaw, sadly no more, I believe, and he had two brothers, one also doctor and the other one a bit of a playboy. Do you remember 1972 Norman MacLean, Sherbeha?" He said, "I was 15 years or so playing the fiddle." Now, Sherbeha was a great programme on BBC, and Uncle Alasdair often was on it. So Douglas is remembering playing fiddle when he was 15,
Good
and
heavens,
also
yes.
remembering being up. Do you remember his?
I remember Mr. Lawrence. I remember Reverend Lawrence.
Yes.
I remember him.
So yes, lovely to hear from. Lovely to hear
He's
from.
one of the country's finest fiddlers, in actual fact, and a great supporter of Bucky Thistle Football Club. Yes, Douglas Lawrence. Yes, lives down in Glasgow. Yeah.
All right. Well, see
This
how small the world
you
is.
never know.
Well, now, will I sing something that?
Why not? Yes. What have you got in
Well,
mind?
well, I could just do. Let me see if I could do something unaccompanied. Give you a rest for a minute, because I was thinking about. Come all you Fisher Lassies? Will I try and
Yeah,
remember?
that's good.
Come all you Fisher Lassies, come all with me, fi Kieran, Balgan, Cymru and fi Inveralachy, frae Bucky and frae Aberdeen and all the country round, we're a water got the head and we're a water Yarmouth too. Oh, you rise up in the morning wi' a bundle in your hand, be at the station early or you'll surely hate to stand. Tak plenty to eat and a kettle for your tea, or you'll maybe die of hunger on the way to Yarmouth Quay. Now the journey is a langin', it takes a day or twa, and when you reach your lodging, sure it's soon asleep you'll fall, but you'll rise at 5 with the sleep still in your een, and you're away to gut the herring on the yard at Yarmouth Quay. Now it's early in the morning till late into the night, your hands are cut and chapped and you look an uncorsect, and you greet like a bairn when you pit them in the bree, and you'll wish you were 1,000 miles away from Yarmouth Quay. There are coopers, there are curers, there are buyers, canny cheels, and lassies at the pickling and others at the creel, and you'll wish that fish had all been left in the sea by the time you finish gutting heading on the Yarmouth Quay. Now I've gutted fish in Lerwick and stored away in shields. I've worked along the Humber amongst the barrels and the creels. Whitby, Grimsby, I've travelled up and down, but the place place to cut the head, and here's the key at Yarmouth too.
Yes. Well
Oh, nearly. I'll have to scrub up on that. It was the wonderful Irene Watt that actually,
course, yes.
she sings it, and she's the real McCoy. But I believe that the song was written by Ewan McCall, collected, as he did many songs from the area, and I meant to sing it the other night at Inverbervie because that would have been
ideal, wouldn't it?
the
Yes,
perfect place. But we had so many songs, couldn't remember which one. We had plenty of
Bit like
songs.
tonight, yes.
So it's your turn now, Frank.
Is it? Good heavens, right, okay. What about something quite different?
This week I am going up to Keith because they have a fantastic, I mentioned it last week, Keith Community Radio, KCR 107.7 FM, showing off now, I remember, but last year they invited me when Holyrood, do you say Holyrood or Holyrood?
Gosh, now you've got me. I'll be in Holyrood at the end of this month, in actual fact.
Well, Holly should be doubled up.
Holyrood,
Must be
Edinburgh
Holyrood.
is one L.
Yes, so
Yeah.
it should be Holyrood,
Yeah,
but
it
we
should
also
be.
often
We
we say
also- yeah.
Holyrood, don't we? But
It's
anyway.
interesting.
I digress, and then I'll. They won this marvelous award, KCR Radio. They won the King's Award for Voluntary
very good,
Service
yes.
because they're all volunteers that make the radio programs, and there's a lot. I mean, they've even got some youngsters now. My producer Sheila was telling me that they've got a couple of 15-year-olds who play the music that 15-year-olds like to hear. And so I'm filling in for 9 weeks when the week in Holyrood is AF.
Yes.
It is a politics-free zone. Hurrah! And it's like my personal playlist. So it's very wide and varied. It's not all Scottish by any manner of means. There's a lot of American music. Well, like, you know, you like to play Italian, French, Scottish. And if it's going to be on, I think, from the 4th of July, every Saturday at 6 o'clock, and then on Sunday at 10 a.m. for 9 whole weeks. So you'll have to tune in.
Yes, I will,
And I'll have to get one of your tracks on there.
Why not? Yes.
You can. I'm playing all my friends. I'm going to play Neil's. I'm hopefully going to play Neil. I'm going to play myself. I'm going to play Marcus Hummin in America, Beth Nielsen Chapman, Tim Eadie. Oh, wonderful Tim Eadie. You missed this, Frank.
Yes, okay.
Marjorie and I went to Migvie Kirk on Saturday to see the sensational Tim Eadie, guitarist extraordinaire, give a sort of magnificent hour and a half or so at Paul and Fiona Anderson's church that they organised.
Oh, yes, okay.
So it was packed and it was brilliant. So it was very special, and so I'm going to play Tim Eadie. The great thing is when you get your own radio show at Keith Community Radio, I get to play anything I like.
Isn't that great? Well, you do here anyway.
I know, but you know, it's very nice. But I can play other people.
Yes,
you know, I mean, it's so it's very diverse.
Yes, indeed.
In case people just think it's going to be all Scottish, no, I do like a lot of other.
It's principally for hospitals, is it?
No, it's for the whole community.
Yes,
and there's a link which I don't have right now, but I'll put it up next week, where you can listen to it anywhere in the world.
Oh, that's fine. Yes, I must.
Try
to tune into that. Yes, okay.
Yeah, I will. And I get a cake baked for me. Well, actually, the golfer gets a cake baked. I gave my producer Sheila. I said, "How come you bake a cake for the golfer and I'm doing the work?"
Yes.
How does that? How does that work? Anyway, the golfer had more of a pool, so he's requesting a coffee cake for next week because he likes the Victoria Sponge very much, but actually his favourite is coffee.
Did he have a big cake on Friday of last week for his birthday?
Oh, I made a very special cheesecake.
Oh, well done. Yes.
Paying no attention.
I am listening.
He's even switched the football off, which is on the screen over there, which is very distracting when you're trying to give a live performance. Now, I was just wondering what were we thinking that I might sing?
Well, you mentioned
we haven't rehearsed. We
But
haven't had time.
Can you remember that Sally Gardens one?
I can remember it, but I don't remember all the words at the moment.
Well,
how about Belfast?
Oh, well, okay. Right.
Would that be, is that in D?
Yes.
This is for Andrea Watt and Steve Baxter. I tell my mom when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. She pulled my hair and stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is Accordion 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? Woof! He loves her, all the boys are fighting for her. Knock at the door and the ring of the bell. Oh, my true love, are you well? Out she comes as white as snow, rings on her fingers, bells on her toes. Oh, Johnny Murray says she'll die if she doesn't get the lad with the roving eye. I tell my mom when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. She pulled my hair and stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle by. She da-da-da by and by. She'll get her all right by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, she won't tell them all when she comes home. Let them all come as they will. It's only Rooney she loves still. I tell my mom when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. She pulled my hair and stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She is a good 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? Oh, a wave of indifference from around the kitchen. Do you know, it's so nice, Frank, on a Monday to have you here in the kitchen, because
My pleasure.
the next couple of weeks I'm going to have to pre-record something because I'm off on babysitting duty. So I'm going to be away for a couple of weeks, and it might be a little bit difficult down south for me to do anything, but you never know, because I tend to speak to people and just say, do you fancy...
Yes, come along, yes. And,
yeah. So I could just... I'll have my phone, there's no reason. I could be in the street singing by myself. With a bonnet. I could be in the tube. I could be underground, warbling away.
It's amazing, the tube nowadays in London, technology.
Well, I mean, there's such great players.
Some great musicians, yes, you're right.
Streets of London, I could do that another time.
Okay, yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think if there's anything. Well, you play something and then I'll think of something. Here. Hello, Fiona. Do you think it would be at all possible to give a wee shout out to a dear friend of ours who's struggling health-wise? His name is Freddy Moyes. Comes from Aberfeldy originally. Now lives in London, Ontario. Actually, my cousins, the McInneses, Aunt Morag and Uncle Ian and the 5 McInnes, my cousins, all of them lived in London, Ontario. Marion is saying that Freddy is an accordionist extraordinaire, a pianist, composer and country dance musician known all around the world. And she's saying, we so enjoy your programme, seeing you. Your Uncle Alasdair last week brings back so many lovely memories of being with your dad when he was here in Ontario. Keep doing what you're doing. Oh, that's very nice. All these compliments. Thanks ever so much. Sorry I'm so late in the day asking this, but I hope you get my message. Best regards to you all. And it's from Marion, who's in Paris, Ontario.
I'm delighted to hear about that because Fred is also a professor of anatomy. That was his career. And he travelled the world lecturing, and particularly in the McMaster Institute in Canada. And he was a singer-songwriter, of course.
Oh, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you can maybe show that.
Oh.
That's one of his LPs from many years ago. That's Fred Moyes from Toronto.
How amazing. The very irreverent, it says, the very irreverent Fred Moyes.
He was very popular back then because I think he was in a Canadian broadcasting sort of programme, and he lampooned the politicians and such like, so he was very popular.
And this LP has some great tracks. I'm the very model of a Solicitor General.
That's right.
Pierre, oh Pierre, how I love you. So I'm imagining that was Pierre Trudeau at the time. I met Pierre Trudeau.
Did you really?
With my father and Alan McEachran. So for Canadians who are watching, they will remember Alan McEachran, who was Deputy Prime Minister, a Scot, very well. And Dad was singing, and I was singing in Ontario. We were in Ottawa, we were in Hamilton, we were in London. Dad did a lot of work in Canada.
Yes,
Uncle Alasdair, of course, he had a regular programme called Cayley. So he did loads of... Uncle Alasdair's hugely famous and popular in Canada.
You must speak to Fred sometime, because way back when he was in Aberfeldy, probably in his teens, he met your dad and once bailed him out, sort of thing, because your dad was late for a concert. So Fred kept the show going for about half an hour until your dad arrived. So maybe we can talk about that later. It's quite interesting, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you qualified that when you said he bailed him out.
Yes.
Let's get the whole world drinking, and the doggone debt gets bigger every day. Down, down, down goes the dollar. Education Ontario style. Ah, sweet cylinder of death, how I adore you. Go metric and RCMP. So he obviously wasn't. He isn't shy.
Oh gosh, no, he's the most amazing entertainer. And
Fred, I'm looking forward to meeting you, and I'm hoping that you get over your health struggles very soon, because Marion is sending you love.
Yes. Is there a request for a song?
And the Northern, I think it was the Northern Lights, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Of Old Aberdeen? Yes? Would you like that one?
No, that's what the request was.
Yes, that's what the request was. The golfer's telling me.
Okay.
He knows. He's no as green as his cabbage looking.
Are we going to do the Northern Lights?
Well, yes, depending on the key.
Yeah. C.
When I was a lad, a tiny wee lad, my mother said to me, come see the Northern Lights, my boy, they're bright as they can be. She called them the heavenly dancers, merry dancers in the sky. I'll never forget big shout out to Fred, and also a big shout out to all my Canadian cousins, my cousin Sean and his wonderful partner Jeannie Becker. Jeannie is very, very famous in Canada. She is a phenomenal campaigner and activist since she had breast cancer and before, but she does a program called Style Matters, and she is so stylish herself. She has interviewed all the very big fashion people in the world throughout her great career. So hi to Sean and Jeannie and Mary and Deirdre. They're all great.
Lots of Scots out there, fiddlers and entertainers in Nova Scotia and across in Vancouver. Scottish country dancing is popular as well.
Yes, well, particularly Halifax, Nova Scotia.
Absolutely, yes.
The Celtic Colours Festival. I don't know if you've been over to do that, but that was it's a marvellous annual event during the autumn when the colours are at their best.
Okay.
And then they have, I've done it once, it was just very, very special, as you
Yeah,
say.
as you say.
So I think we've given them, we've had a bit of a rush today. I think
It's an understatement. Yes,
but we'll maybe sign off, and we'll hopefully maybe do a couple for when I'm away, so that we can keep things going.
yeah, why not?
Yes. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Do send it with us. Ta-da! Here we go.